I tell everyone I say hi. Love it here.
As if. Coachella's over, but the drama isn't over. And as if the influencer drama and dodgy hotels weren't enough, apparently people got scammed left, right, and center with their actual tickets, right? So let's talk about this scam that happened. For a bit of context, what happened here with this scam is somebody would buy a ticket between $500 to $1,200, sell it through either Coachella's official resale platform or a second-hand market. Someone would buy it, get their wristband, the original person would claim it was stolen and get their money back. But then that meant the person who bought it is left with no ticket. So some people's bands would work on the day and then go bad the next day. Some people couldn't even get in, and they would literally find out they had been scammed at the ticket office after spending probably a ton of money getting to this festival thing. One of these victims was Claudia.
Coachella update. I'm sitting outside the festival because my ticket didn't work, and basically I went to the help center and they were like, oh, like your ticket got marked as lost and resold a few days ago when that didn't happen, and they wouldn't do anything.
They mean stolen, right? Lost. Can you lose your ticket? No, that's crazy.
Wouldn't help, and kicked me back and took my wristband. So here I am, sitting here, deciding what to do.
But then they need to be more careful with this thing next year because there's scams everywhere. Do they not have the original details of the person who bought that original ticket in the first place? The person who repurposed it, who resold it on? Give them a little call. Track them down. Have they come through? Have they come in? Has that ticket been claimed, you know?
Won't gonna lie, the attempt to sneak in, it seems like kind of like thing. But like, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. Am I going to cry? Like, I have sunnies on for a reason, I guess. But I have never ever seen anything like this in my life. Like, there are at least 200 people sitting over there doing the same thing with like tickets that haven't worked, resale tickets that haven't worked.
No, that's crazy.
One friend of the friendship group, like, they bought 4 tickets, one doesn't work. It's like a journalism case study. Honestly, I should go over there and start interviewing people, because like there's like no help. And the other main help center.
This has been going on for years and years and years. This possibly, well, sorry, what am I saying? What am I saying? This surely is not the first year something like this has happened. They need to crack down. They need to do no resale. And didn't they say they were reselling it through Coachella's official thing? So how is this working? How is this working out? But then what would they do if it was stolen? I don't know. Is
off-site. So like, well, you just have to deal with that tomorrow, and they like want to kick you out, essentially.
No.
So here I am. It's 7:50 p.m. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm like, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. And like, it's just one of those things where I don't know what happened. But there's no help. And there's after party soon. And I'm like, I either get the fuck up and rally and go to an after party, or
yeah, while you're there,
I just call it a night. I don't really want to do that, but I'm also like so stressed and I'm so defeated. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like so tired, and this whole thing has been like so intense. Like, I can't even begin to explain in comparison to Aussie festivals, like how things are run. I kind of made a video about it before as well.
It doesn't seem like in general that this festival is a huge deal, right? It's a huge deal. It doesn't seem like anything around it has been, and not just Coachella's fault. We're talking Airbnb, we're talking brands, we're talking influencers. It just seems like there's a potential scam everywhere. And these Coachella themselves, Airbnb, should kind of be a little bit more ready for this next time.
Well, about the whole process, and like, did I think this happened? Fuck no, obviously not. Like, I mean, my fucking outfit. But yeah, the sky's kind of pretty right now, so I'm just gonna like chill here for a second.
Yeah.
And try to figure it out, because my mate as well, her other ticket, we went with 5 mates. 3 of the 5 of us tickets didn't work.
No.
Which is crazy. And like, all the resale tickets.
If you were in that situation, would you say to your friends, just go in and have? I think I would, because what are you gonna do? You spend all this money, go and have fun. We'll figure it out. We'll let you know.
It seems like a scams. Yeah, and like name, you need to have like, if you're like the owner of the ticket, you have to be there physically, so a lot of people in the festival won't come back out to like check them. It's just like a shit show, essentially. Again, I don't know. I'm like, is this like an embarrassing thing to post? I feel like embarrassed, if I'm being honest. Like, I feel like embarrassed.
Don't be embarrassed. Victim, you're a victim. Don't be embarrassed.
By this whole situation, I feel, I don't know. So I guess we'll just see what happens tomorrow.
Doing this.
So we went up to the guy that works the gate over there and asked him if he can help us, and we're like, we bought it from the Coachella website. He says you can still get scammed if you buy it from the Coachella website. Yeah, that's
See, that's crazy. That's insane. If you are buying tickets from the official seller, there has to be some kind of protection there. How are you going to let a scam happen on your own website?
Okay, that's fine. So you've been waiting here for an hour. You've been waiting an hour. 2 hours. 2 hours.
You got fucked over too, right? The update you've all been waiting for.
She's in.
Aiden Blake and Stevie, another fellow Aussie. Full fucking credit. Full fucking credit. I love you guys forever. We're in, baby. We're in.
How? I want to know how. I want to know how you got in. That is wild to me. Listen, this festival make a shit ton of money every year, right? Brands pay to be there. People pay to be there. You are making millions, I assume, once a year. And you can't figure out a scam on your own website or a way to combat this? Come on now. Are you that crunchy and earthy? Okay, let's take a look at another person who got scammed. This is
Because
Matty.
I purchased this through a StubHub verified channel. I was here yesterday. I have scanned my ID. Since then, I have scanned this. My government issued ID has been confiscated
Yes, it has.
from your
but why
team.
though? It's on my team.
You tell me.
It's on my team.
So where is my ID? So can you get me my ID? Can you get my government issued ID? No, it's not their property. Actually, it's my property. Let's say it right here.
I don't know.
My ID.
Don't film the workers. You know, they're given instructions a lot of the time. If it gets really serious, and then do, but don't be pissed off and start filming people just trying to do their job. If they think you are a scammer yourself, something's gone wrong, relax, calm the fuck down. Just be like, this is the situation. Do you not have any receipts? Do you have any emails? All this kind of stuff. Talk them through it, and then start whack out the camera if it goes really wrong. But if someone's just doing their job, let's chill.
With them, it's wrongfully taken. Doesn't matter how this was purchased. It's not.
I don't know.
It's not. Yeah, you don't know.
I just called you because
You don't know.
Put your finger down. Stop pointing at people.
I would love for my ID back. Can I have my government ID back? Yeah, look at it. Let me have my government issued ID back. Okay, then let's bring the police here.
If you give me your ID, are you gonna leave here?
No, I'm gonna leave here and then I'm gonna go to StubHub and take it up to
Okay,
them.
perfect.
But I am not gonna now. I would love that. Give me my ID back. Come on. Hi.
Oh, he's very annoying.
I tell everyone I say hi. We love it here.
As if that's a Gen Z worker.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
So his story is the one that's mainly gone viral. You can see why, right? Because that's a bit of a weird situation.
Time for a little story time about exactly what went down yesterday at Coachella with my ticket issue and the attendant throwing my ID at me after trying to confiscate it illegally. So basically, I showed up yesterday to Coachella for day 2 with a ticket that I bought through StubHub as a verified ticket seller of Coachella. I used that ticket on Friday. No issue, was a legitimate band. I then came back on Saturday. I went to tap my band at the gate, same entrance that I did the day prior, and it went red. And the guy at the door said, oh, it's probably demagnetized because I have so many wristbands on. So just go to Will Call and they'll fix your band or get you a new one. So I go to Will Call and they tap my band and they tell me that the band was reported as lost or stolen and that it is no longer valid. It means that whoever originally bought the ticket and sold it to me has now claimed it as stolen, basically reclaimed it. Even after I already registered the band's code to my name on the Coachella app and was confirmed that the band was tied to me. So I gave them my ID as proof that I was the person that was registered on the band.
You know what? Sorry, I know I'm sending a story, but There's something. Okay, so the girl in the first few videos, right? She was disappointed. She was filming herself and other people waiting for this. This guy resorted to filming the staff straight up, which probably frustrated them a lot. He's free to do so, absolutely. But I think there's certain ways you can talk to people. So I can imagine them being really frustrated. Enough to throw his ID at him and say, go get it, bitch? Probably
There's
not.
nothing we can do for you. They were not helpful with anything, and they basically just told me to kick rocks and go home. I have spent so much money coming here. I have paid for hotels, I've paid for outfits, and I get that these are first world problems, but just the treatment and the unprofessionalism from the staff there was absolutely absurd. They tried to keep my ID because they were trying to confiscate the van back, but I needed the van to report it to StubHub as evidence that it was no longer working. I had to submit proof to StubHub in order to get my money back for the ticket, and they were not letting me keep the van. They were trying to confiscate it, and for me not giving them the van, they were holding on to my ID. So that was why he eventually got angry, freaked out, threw it at me after me saying that he cannot legally take my ID. It was not a fake ID. There was no alcohol. I wasn't buying anything. I was just trying to show them that my ID was tied to the wristband that I registered through their app. It's nonsense. Coachella, do better. This is not
they need to
acceptable.
sort it out.
This
They
is one of
really
the
do need to
biggest
sort it
music
out.
festivals in the world. You have to have this figured out by now.
Okay, so he did get into Coachella. There's a bit of an update on his page as well. He says, I spent most of the morning chatting with StubHub customer service where they requested documentation proving the band didn't work. Nothing has come from Coachella. Eventually, the video I posted got on their radar, so I was contacted via DM by them and offered a refund, a new ticket, and credit towards future StubHub purchase. Oh, I don't know if you were using that. I did not take them up on the offer for a new ticket and instead sourced one from a friend that left the festival early. Grateful I got the opportunity to at least enjoy the Sunday show. It's unfortunate that things had to escalate to this level for me to get refunded, and my support goes out to the hundreds of others out there currently dealing with the same scam activity. You shouldn't need a platform to get fair treatment and customer support. Very, very true. Okay, no, I was about to say something really mean. It's when people are like, I spent money on a Coachella outfit and the outfit is a pair of dungarees. Okay, that's fine. It's whatever.
Okay, so I am finally home from Coachella and wanted to give an update on the Coachella scam situation and the rest of my weekend there. I spent most of the morning on Sunday on customer support with StubHub, where they were requesting official documentation from Coachella that the band was not valid and that it was rejected. I told them that I had a video and photo evidence, but they said that it needed to be from Coachella. So, however, the video that I posted circulated enough that I got a DM from StubHub social team. They offered me a new wristband at like 5 p.m. in the day, and at that point I had already sourced a new one from a friend that luckily was leaving the show early and, you know, felt bad about the situation and gave me theirs. StubHub also offered me a full refund and then some credit to use on a future event, which after this, I don't know that I'll ever be using StubHub again, but at the end of the day, it didn't give me back the experience that I missed out on Saturday and didn't really help me get back to the show that I had already invested so much money in getting to when it comes to travel, accommodations, etc. I still have not heard anything from Coachella, no follow-up on kind of what went down with the staff there. Not sure if they're just hoping that everything blows over, but I have no updates on that end. There may be some legal paths that I can explore, but to be honest, it's not going to get me back the experience that I missed out on. At the end of the day, all I really wanted to do was go see the show. And even though I got into the festival on Sunday, this whole thing just really put a damper on the rest of the weekend. Listen, I'm not much of a festival or concert junkie, so I was completely unaware of the risks with StubHub. I got home and found a note that I got from the seller, which reads, Matt, sorry there was no box included as I purchased multiple tickets, but the band is good to go. Please make sure to register the band on the Coachella app. Have a good time, Tyler. Tyler, thank you so much for reporting the band as stolen. You really helped me out. It's not fair that I had to get so frustrated and worked up and make a big stink just to get justice in this situation. And I really feel for all of the people that don't have platforms that were scammed and are probably struggling to get their money back. And to Coachella, I hope that this loophole that has now been brought to light is finally addressed. I don't care if you don't take accountability for what happened to me, but for all of the people that are probably going to be impacted this weekend and in the future, you owe it to consumers to protect them.
Honestly, at this point, Coachella just looks like hell on earth. The staff in general don't seem very helpful. Not talking about the people at the festival. Well, in this case, yes. But behind the scenes, everything just seems like a complete waste of time. I hope some people did have a successfully good time at Coachella, because it really seems like no one did. I think that's a wrap on our Coachella videos. Yes. See you next year when influencers start making shit up that happens for views. Let me know your opinions on everything down below. Would you throw someone's ID at them and say, go get it, bitch? Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.